Imagine calling a friend only for your call to be ignored. Sound familiar? A recent survey reveals that a staggering number of young people today, from millennials to Gen Z, prefer avoiding phone calls entirely. But why is that? Let's explore the shift in communication habits and what it means for the future. For older generations, phone calls were the standard way to stay connected. Phones were central to social life, whether fighting for time on the family landline or huddling over a phone to chat. But for those born in the digital age, texting, social media, and messaging apps have taken over as the main form of communication. So, what's behind the decline in phone call popularity? Psychologists suggest that many young people now associate phone calls with anxiety or bad news. Unexpected calls can feel intrusive or uncomfortable, triggering fears of awkward conversations or unpleasant surprises. In fact, over half of young respondents in a recent survey admitted they worry that a random call might mean something serious is wrong. Instead of answering calls, most young people opt for texting or even voice notes. These methods allow for more control. There's time to think, craft responses, and communicate at one's own pace. Many conversations happen over Instagram or Snapchat, where images, memes, and short texts offer a rich blend of communication without the pressure of real-time interaction. Interestingly, voice notes are becoming increasingly popular, giving the feel of a call without the anxiety. This shift away from calls isn't limited to personal life, it's impacting the workplace as well. For many young professionals, receiving a phone call at work feels invasive or disruptive. As one lawyer explains, phone calls demand immediate responses, something that can feel overwhelming, especially for those who thrive on multitasking and efficiency. For many, emails and texts allow for more flexibility, enabling them to communicate without interrupting their workflow. But is this avoidance of phone calls a sign of a deeper issue? Some argue that by abandoning real-time conversation, we're losing valuable social connections. Psychologists warn that while texting offers convenience, it lacks the emotional depth of a phone call. In the workplace, for example, phone calls can foster quicker, more personal connections, something emails can't always achieve. Could the rise of texting lead to a loss of spontaneous, meaningful conversation? Whether it's texting, sending voice notes, or embracing the occasional phone call, communication preferences are evolving. But just like we once moved from letters to emails, today's shift to digital messaging might simply reflect the way we adapt to new technology. So what do you think? Should phone calls stay, or are they better left in the past? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights.